Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about this R. Kelly stuff some more, giving you guys my opinion. And while I do that, I'm going to be eating some Farmer Boys. I have some colossal onion rings. I have a breakfast burrito. And I got my good old ranch. For those of you who don't mind seeing somebody eating, this is a mini mukbang, and I'm going to be talking about what's going on. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so as you guys know, well, some of you guys know, I put out the video where I told you guys how Angelo, he was working with this guy. They had this page, and it was pretty much... Oh, and I got my moon juice also. This is my moon juice. Introducing the moon juice, okay? Okay. So I told you guys how Angelo and his friend had teamed up. They made this page, and this page was like this takedown R. Kelly page. I reported to you guys in other videos where I showed you guys how, they, had all this stuff about R. Kelly on there, and this and that. And I have made videos, and I told you guys about that.
And for those of you who have not followed my R. Kelly coverage from the beginning, you might not know who Angelo is. Angelo is the father of R. Kelly's current live-in girlfriend, Azriel. R. Kelly has two girlfriends who have been public recently and in the news for, being his current live-in girlfriends. One is Azriel, the other one is Joycelyn. Angelo is the father of Azriel, and Timothy Savage and Jongelyn Savage is the father and mother of Joycelyn Savage. Just to clarify for those of you guys who don't know who he is, because if you haven't been following R. Kelly, then his name would probably be hella irrelevant.
Also, in my last video, I'm going to taste these onion rings first. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all eat y'all onion rings? Do y'all dip them whole or do y'all break it up? It's hard for me to eat and talk. That's why I always fail at mukbangs, but... oh, these are so bomb too. But anyway, so I told you guys how these are bomb. I'm sorry. Hold up. 1 second. These are so fire. The batter, the crust. It's bomb. Okay, so I thought me doing a mukbang and talking about this situation, I could sit down and relax, but actually I'm distracted. And there's some serious stuff that I want to tell you guys that I need to hit on. And I need to, give y'all like the facts of what is really going on. So I'm going to actually eat my food because I've been trying to sit here and explain to y'all and trying to eat at the same time. And it's not working. Like something that's a chill, relaxed subject, maybe I could... talk to y'all and explain to y'all, like, when I start, because I'm going to start doing story times and stuff. I'll try to introduce some more mukbangs. But for this one, I'm going to eat my food, and then I'm going to be back. Because I really got to get serious and let y'all know what's real and what's going on.
Okay, so this video was previously recorded prior to me going to BET Weekend. I had just dropped the video where I shared with you guys. I got a DM saying that Azriel possibly seen her family 2 weeks ago. Following that, they tried to do this smear campaign. I filmed a video and I did not have time to edit it. So I filmed it and, said what I had to say or whatever. And I was getting ready for BET Weekend, had to prepare for, doing all these celeb interviews. So I didn't get to edit it. So now I'm going to finish playing for you guys what happened. So when I say things happened like a day ago, 2 days ago, this was actually last week prior to BET Weekend. And, just to set up the timeline so that you're accurate in like, how far along this was and what was going on and things like that. I kind of contemplated on releasing this. Like, do I release it? Do I not release it? Because, you know, after they did this smear campaign, hardly anybody's seen it. Honestly, they don't really have that much reach unless they're using another blogger to do their dirty work or whatever. But they don't really have that much reach. And I felt like, you know, it's kind of pointless to talk about it or whatever, because not a lot of people have seen it. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's important to let people know what they are doing to people and what they're trying to do and what they have even done to R. Kelly. Like, some things I feel like, you know, even though like they're trying to threaten me now and trying to threaten, you know, that they will do something to me or whatever, that's not going to change me from saying how I feel and informing my audience. For my audience, it is what it is. I'm still going to share this with you because I feel like it's a bigger message and it's important for you guys to know. So now I'm going to show you what I recorded before BET weekend. And again, when I say they did this yesterday or this happened 2 days ago, this is me referring to what happened before BET weekend. I'm not going to re-edit all of that and rechange all what I recorded. It is what it is. So I just want you guys to have an accurate timeline when I say yesterday, 2 days ago, X, Y, and Z. That was last week before BET weekend. Angelo Clary and his friend Bozo the Clown have been posting fake stories about R. Kelly and planning fake narratives. They admitted to it. They're mad that I know the real truth, and they're scared of the information that I actually know. So they've been bullying me all yesterday, posting my family, posting my mother, my daughter, my information, where I live, all of this kind of stuff. They've been on a roll. But guess what? You still will not silence me. There is something big, huge that I believe that just dropped off of R. Kelly's case that is not going to be used against him, that they thought would stick. And now they need you guys to sway public opinion and get this trending again. I'm going to break all of this down for y'all because it has been a lot. You're about to start seeing TMZ post stuff. You're about to start seeing other people pick up this R. Kelly stuff that have not been talking about R. Kelly. And I believe that has something to do with something probably not going to stick. Now, I don't know that to be a fact, but that's just how it appears on how all of this played out with me, how they suddenly were running to the blogs once I ran that story, and how Geronda ran to post how she suddenly didn't have faith in the Illinois justice system. And then, we seen the Savages running to say they hope that he's going to be in jail on Father's Day of next year. And all of this happened after I ran my story. And once I put all the pieces together, a light bulb clicked in my head and it suddenly made sense. So now they're about to use you, sway your emotions, and do all of that. And they're trying to use me in the ploy. But hey, let's get into it. I'm going to respond to one of the fake accounts that they have been trolling me under. They started writing me several messages from these fake accounts, but they're saying who they are. So it's like you might as well have your real name on there since you're saying who you are anyways. But I guess they think that you guys are that gullible not to catch on. But I'm going to respond to a little piece of this trolled account. You guys can pause it and read the full message that they sent to me. And then I'm going to hop into the details of what's happening.
But anyways, it says, but it's all good. We not stooping to your level for the sake of your daughter and the rest of your family. I mean, well, you guys already posted my daughter. You posted my family. You've been trying to drag my family all day. So, I I guess you mean you could have went harder. How you like my 2020 Mercedes GLE Coupe? Listen, okay? I'm not caught up in material things. If you've seen my photos, which you've been posting my photos all day, you've been taunting me all day. You've been going back, trying to expose me. You've been doing all of this all day. If you've seen that, I'm not into labels. I don't wear Gucci, Louis. I don't wear none of that stuff because I'm not caught up into that. So I don't give a damn about your Mercedes GLE Coupe. You've been posting my family all day. You saying you could have went harder. Well, I mean, you definitely dug as deep as you can go. I know you said that you were going to be, trying to investigate who I've been with and all this kind of stuff. Y'all been on a roll.
And it's just super funny that you of all people, you have been obsessing over me since yesterday. You woke up and you posted me today again. You're talking and you're taunting me even more, and I haven't even responded. And you've dug into my life as much as you can, and you're still trying to pry and find information. So going back as far as 10 years and posting photos from 10 years ago, you would see that for 10 years strong, I've been in the industry around millionaires, around people who have lots and lots of money. So to think that I'd be impressed by your car is pretty hilarious. You couldn't have possibly skipped over the video of me flying in a private jet, me flying first class, and then skipped over all of that stuff, seen all of the people that I'm around, and then thought that, ooh, I bet you how you feel about my GLE coupe. Like, that was like one of the most hilarious things. Like, you know how somebody like really think that they stunting, like, boom, like, and
even if you in a band, you still a nigga.
Anyways, y'all, that was just one of the funny things, because that was like one of the troll comments that came after all of what I'm about to explain to you guys next. They kept trolling me. They kept posting stuff. And so I just wanted to let them know that real quick. Like, it's clear that y'all all about money, but let me fill my audience in on why they mad, because several bloggers go in on them and pull up their records, smear their names, drag them for the filth. They don't ever come for these other bloggers, but they come for me because they know that I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, and y'all know I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, and they fear that y'all are going to be put up on their game. Okay, so all jokes aside, let me get serious and talk to y'all about what happened.
So recently I put out a video where I shared with you guys how Azriel possibly seen her family. I'll let you guys know that Azriel's father, Angelo, him and his friend have made a page for R. Kelly. Angelo, I think he has a page that he runs. He has his friend. They all team up and they all run these pages together. He's texted me saying, you know what I'm saying, little threatening things or whatever. So I know that him and his page, his friend are working together, and they have said it before or whatever. So I put out this video. Angelo's friend had put out a DM to one of R. Kelly's pages, and he said that Azriel has seen her family, and he emphasized that she stink. He kept saying the girls stink, they stink, she stink. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff. So being that he's so close to Angelo, and I've definitely done a video where I talked about how they had this page together, how they were friends. So I know that they're close because they've been working together to try to, you know, get R. Kelly taken down. I went to him because the information came from him. He's trying to spin it now, and he's trying to say, you know, oh, we planted that story, da 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 da. But honestly, truthfully, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They're trying to say that that story was planted, but I think that there is some truths to that story. Gotta be. Gots to be. Nobody can make me believe it ain't no truths to that story. Something with Azriel and whatever, they don't want people to know. They don't want it to get out. And it's something that is, you know, it's something really fishy about it. All I did, like I do any other time, if I get information, I try to check as much information on it as possible. Somebody sent me a DM. It's from the friend. It's a screenshot of his page. He wrote it. I go to the friend. When I ask him about it, I say, what's with you and this other page? Da, 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 da. He never says, no, that's not me. That page wasn't me. That DM was not from me. He says, what happened was they tried to make it seem like she be out. She don't be out like that. Da, 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 da.
So what are the messages between you and another person? Saying she seen. She basically came there to fucking take pictures to make it seem like she be around, and then she didn't. How you gonna come all the way somewhere and don't even contact your parents and try to get in touch with somebody else to take pictures like y'all party and this and that, stay 15 minutes and then disappear, and the motherfucker can't even take you to get nothing to eat or go to the movies or go to the mall. All this shit fool as hell.
So, in so many words, he confirmed, yes, I sent that out. No, I can't really talk about it. But here's what I can say. I think it's a publicity stunt. Da 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 da. Now, you know, they're, like I said, they're trying to say like, oh, it's fake. We planted that story just to see who would bite, you know, and all of this stuff.
And just like I told you guys in the last video, they changed their name constantly. Well, now they changed it to I Hate Neek at Night School. And then by the time of me doing this video, it has changed again and again and again.
Now, they have been on a smear campaign since yesterday. They have been trying to, call themselves exposing me. They have been, posting my mom's information, my information, posting all my photos, posting my daughter, telling people where I live, trying to, do all of this stuff. And, we've seen this before on the internet. People get mad at something you do. I wasn't raised in this era where people, like that's the gangster move. Oh, I'm going to expose your information. I was raised around real gangsters. So I know that, when and I'm not a gangster, but I've been around gangsters. So I know like what real gangster moves are. But this internet era in 2019, people feel like, oh, if you make me mad, let me post all your information. Oh, let me dig up your public. Let me dig up your public social media account that is open, that's not private. Let me post all of the photos that you already have posted to shame you and bully you into not saying anything. All the stuff that y'all posted, y'all can't shame me or silence me from stuff that I'm not ashamed of. That's number one. Number two, you're trying to now have this smear campaign and trying to say that, I don't do my research. If you are a liar and you admit to being a liar, then that exposes more about your character than it does mine. But, I understand. And, I've been viewing you guys for a while. I have not tried to be malicious. I don't agree with you guys' approach. But I feel like I'm probably one of the most fair people who cover you guys that don't agree. I give my opinion. I'm like, if it was my daughter, I wouldn't be, slandering and saying my daughter smells like shit. And I wouldn't, like, if I love my daughter and if I want my daughter to come home, because that's the thing that a lot of people like to say. What if it was your daughter? What if it was this? If it was my daughter, I can't imagine me having a daughter and saying, oh, I spread this rumor about my daughter in hopes that somebody will pick it up and spread it and let people know that my daughter smells like shit and tell people that she stinks, that she was out in Florida, but she stinks. The savages putting out information, their daughter got herpes, trying to blast her sex partners. If it was my daughter, I wouldn't have that approach.
And I would definitely know the difference between somebody doing research and somebody not doing research. But we're not dealing with people with full decks. If somebody sends me information and says, hey, this is where it came from, and I go to the person who the information came from, and I ask you about the information that you put out, that's what you consider doing research. But again, we're not dealing with the brightest hands here. We're not dealing with the smartest, tools in the shed.
I felt like Angelo was I thought he was a little more sincere than the Savages, and I've said that on several videos. But the more that the situation goes, their character is revealed a lot more. The more stuff that they do, and they're like, trying to paint R. Kelly as a monster. And I've told you guys several times over countless videos, what R. Kelly is guilty of, convict him and put him in jail. The stuff that he is not guilty of is whack. Making up the stories, just like you see, they're saying that, oh, we planted this story, the story is fake, oh, we made it up. So that means that you've been making up R. Kelly stories. That means that y'all been doing this. But the real root of the reason, and this is what I believe that there has been a shift. Something that they feel like was going to stick is not panning out the way that they imagined it to. So now, Angelo Clary, his friend, Timothy Savage, Geronda, I'm not sure who else is in on it, but I believe all these people are in on it. So now they're trying to get ahead of what's to come. And I'm not saying R. Kelly is not going to go to jail, but I'm just saying what I peep. I'm peeping game. And I'm looking at y'all movements. Y'all not going after the people that's slandering y'all. Y'all going after me who asked a question if the information that you put out is real. I go to you and say, hey, what is this? And you're making it like I'm the true villain. No, you guys are the true villains. And you guys are just as much of monsters as R. Kelly. The way that you guys have handled this situation, and I understand that you probably do not like me. I get it. But the way that you guys have handled this situation, posting my mother, posting my child, posting my information, saying all of this stuff. You claim to care about women. You want, you care about your daughter so much that you feel like she's in an abusive situation, she's targeted, you care about her that much that, number one, you would admit to planning a story, which that doesn't help you, that actually hurts you. That doesn't hurt me because I didn't tell a lie. I told my audience, this is what this person told me. They sent this to my DM. This is what he said. And this is what I asked him. I didn't tell a lie. You did. So I know you guys, and I swear when I look at y'all, I feel like they don't seem that bright. I understand. So let me talk. Let me talk to you. You cannot bully my opinion. Okay? You cannot shame me into not speaking. Constantly writing me, telling me, Tasha K is on your case. And texting me and telling me, Tasha K this, Tasha K that. I am not afraid. And this is no shade to Tasha K because I have no problem with her platform. I am not afraid of you or any other human walking this earth. I'm not out here trying to maliciously slander y'all. I don't like you even the people who are watching this, who want R. Kelly to go to jail, who do not like me, you hate me, but you still watch my videos because you want to see what's going on. Use your common sense. If you want R. Kelly to go to jail, understand and realize this kind of stuff that they're planting is only going to hurt the justice that y'all claim that y'all want. You're not hurting me. Putting my photos out, talking about my mom, that's not hurting me. R. Kelly is a famous celebrity that you guys are trying to attach your name to his celebrity through your daughter dating him because you guys took her to him knowing that he had interest in younger girls. And I've been very fair with you guys. I have been ultra fair in my disagreement. But to try to make me be the target because you guys are trying to now get the public to now trend you guys, and you guys are trying to get ahead of whatever is about to come, to make me the target when all I did was ask if the information that you guys put out, you put out the lie. I didn't put out the lie. So for you guys to make me the target because I simply said, is this true? Somebody said this to me, is this true? And for you guys, because I told you guys and I asked you guys this on June 1st. The text messages where you first start talking shit to me, this new time, were from June 1st. You guys posted me on that page. You put up anonymous stories about victims that were supposed to be anonymous of R. Kelly, saying that, maybe this is Neek at Night. Oh, this is probably Neek at Night story. Constantly putting hashtag Neek at Night under bogus, false stuff for 2 weeks. Then I'm like, you know what, y'all bogus. I was editing the story, like I said. I don't have to lie to my audience. I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I don't lie to my audience. I was working on the story, but it wasn't a priority. You know how many stories that I work on that I start and they don't be a priority, and then I work on them a little bit, then I work on another story, then it's like, okay, I work on this a little bit, but it's not a priority, and then I work on something else, and then eventually what happens is I probably end up not even posting it. But see, you guys taunted me because this is a ploy. And it's okay because I don't mind speaking about it. It is what it is. You got me. If that's what you feel like, you got me. If that's what you feel like reveals my character because you put out a fake story and I asked if it was true and you then taunted me, if that is revealing my character, hey, you got me. You got me. The real reason and the real issue is this is all a plan to trend the internet with what is to come. And you want to know why? I didn't understand it at first. I'm like, and I give my opinion on subjects, but not one time. I'm not a person. I give my opinion on what's out and I inform my audience on what's out. But I'm not a person. I'm not a low down type of person.
I didn't want to, let me put something on here. Let me say something real quick. I didn't want to go in on her mom. We debated that shit all day. Didn't want to do it because her mom feed the homeless and Angelo feed the homeless. She can learn a lot from both of them, man. And man, look. Hey, girl, she can post my face all she want. I don't care.
So for y'all to get that low down in order to trend, and then for y'all to get that low down to even be that desperate to admit that you planted a story, to then an attempt to feel like you're exposing me when you're really exposing your character.
I know exactly. Listen, the messages that she posting up there, they're chopped up. And I'm the person that sent the messages on purpose. Angelo didn't send the messages. Me and the person that's on Kale's Nation right now, we know who sent the messages. We know what the messages said. I just didn't know it was going to come out on the other end of her. I knew it was going to come out somewhere, but we was trying to figure some shit out.
To admit that you planted a story, to then an attempt to feel like you're exposing me when you're really exposing your character, that told me a lot about you guys. And you know what told me a lot more? Is when all of this time, I kid you not, whether you want to believe me or not, my opinion is my opinion. It cannot be bought. I think what I think because I believe it. I've been peeping this case from the beginning. I've been peeping how Avenatti been talking. I've been peeping what Gloria Allred said. I've been peeping how y'all been moving. And it does not make sense all the way to me. That's not me supporting R. Kelly. That's me saying that is bullshit. And how y'all made me a target, posting my mom, my daughter, making up shit about me, posting up like a joke. I did a joke on my baby daddy because me and him was beefing. And I was like, oh, he said I was a stripper. Poor him. I was never a stripper. I say in the post, I'm never a stripper. If you open up the thread on that thing, my friends who know me, because it was a joke and they were like, wait, what? A stripper? Because they were taken aback like, huh? A model and a stripper is two different things. Trying to use stuff that I have, it's public. It's on there. It's a joke that was on my page, but to try to
post it and think that is supposed to make me cry or make me feel ashamed is the most hilarious. That shows what your mind, how your mind works and how it's like, going on your page, doing live and telling me to get on the pole and all of that. That just shows me that you're a creep and you probably more alike like R. Kelly than you think you are. You sit up and talk about him all day and obsessed over him all day. Y'all probably more alike than you think.
A lot of niggas come motherfucker. Yes, yeah, she a stripper. Yeah. You a stripper, huh? Or better yet, put one of them motherfucking stripper videos up on your page. Let's see if you goddamn can work with that pole. See if you any good. Put them clear heels on. Them Google ones on that fucking bitch I put up there. Them Google clear heels.
That sound like something a creep would say. And y'all so mad at R. Kelly, but you like the freaky stuff he into. That sound like some freaky stuff R. Kelly would want. A girl to put some heels on and get on a pole, but yet you so different than him and you so much better than him, but you want to objectify women just like him. Y'all say he objectifying them and you want me to get on a pole and then you want to spread this story that Angelo is putting you up to. He's telling you to post all my information because he's already warned me and he said that he was going to have you do all of this. So, did you enjoy him at least? You enjoyed my pictures at least? Because you sound aroused. Now you want to see me on a pole?
And then, oh, she probably having sex for cash. Oh, strippers, that's how they get down. Oh, I found 2 men that hit already. Oh, I'm on a roll. That showed more about your character than it did mine. You get what I'm saying? Joycelyn Savage mother, Jongelyn, y'all posting my photos, having a kiki, because I asked if information you put out that's a lie is real or not. And then y'all taunt me because y'all wanted to trend, but it's okay. Joycelyn Savage mom, Jongelyn, they got a photo of me. I think this was a photo from my birthday. They trying to clown, like, oh, like, you know, clowning. She liking a picture. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boo, you ain't genuine. And I've been the most fair. But since that's the route that y'all want to go, then, hey, let's just be real. You guys are trying to trend the internet with information. You're trying to get ahead of it. At first, it was he's going down. He's about to be in jail. Now, the new story that TMZ is picking up is they hope by next Father's Day. That's a whole year. Ain't y'all case solid? And I'm not saying that he ain't going to jail, but it just don't make sense to me, boo. So y'all can try to make me a target. But that shows more about your character, and that shows more why your child is running. And I have never tried to be brutal because I am a mom. I have only tried to tell you guys my views and bring my audience up to the situation because some of the stuff has been concerning. I don't understand how you love your daughter, Miss Savage, while you liking pictures of people trying to, you know, clown. I done made jokes about you, so I get it. It is what it is. But y'all whole tactic to try to expose me, because this is the same thing y'all did to Daytime Tea Time. I remember it. Because I remember it because I was going to cover the story. I remember this like yesterday. And it was so funny because when it happened, and then the first thing I seen was you, Miss Savage, liking the photo. And it brought me back and I'm like, oh shit. They all been hanging out together. Tim Savage, Geronda, Jongelyn, Faith Rogers. They all got the award for the best documentary. Hooray to you guys. That's such an accomplishment. I want to congratulate you guys for getting the best documentary for the documentary, okay? You guys got the, you guys got the award or whatever. You guys have been hanging out. I'm like, oh, shit. It dawned on me. I'm like, this is the same thing that y'all did. Because I remember. Because I was going to cover the story. But then, like I said, there's some stories that I'll be like wanting to cover. I'll be working on. And then I don't end up covering it. Because then I start covering other stuff and I get sidetracked. I talk to y'all about this all the time on my channel. If you're a subscriber, even if you're a hater, because y'all still watch my videos also, then you know this. So I didn't get around to checking and seeing it. But I recalled, I'm like, wait, I remember when Daytime Tea Time asked about a real story. And that's why I think that this story that you guys are trying to say is fake and y'all planted it. Maybe y'all planted something. Y'all planted something so that you guys can get trending. But I don't believe that story is all the way fake. Just like when Daytime Tea Time had the recording of Timothy Savage saying that
they knew that some of the girls were lying and they still aired it anyways.
And they had been so far that they were past the point of editing it out because it would look bad or it would cost them too much money, or it was something the recording had to say. But I remember that when she had this truthful soundbite from you guys when your husband was flirting with the other woman that was trying to expose y'all, I remember how y'all tried to file a police report on her because she contacted you and asked if you wanted to comment. This was a month before she ran the story, or it was like weeks before that she had ran a story or something like that. You guys had filed a police report because it was so funny because I remember being on that live. You know, I think that was when I first started watching Daytime Tea Time. And that's why I remember it so vividly. Because that was like one of the first videos that I seen from her. And I was like, damn, they going that deep. Like she tried to contact them to see if they want to comment. And they're trying to put out a restraining order. Not a restraining order, but trying to put out a police report to try to get her for cyberbullying. But it didn't work because asking if the information is true is not cyberbullying. So now y'all all working together and you guys are trading your bully tactics Oh, that don't work, Angelo. This is what I believe. Since all y'all liking the pictures and y'all kikiing together, Timothy Savage posting a video that's kind of trying to take a light shot at my video. You know what I'm saying? And then Geronda's all under it, and then Geronda's posting about how she don't got trust in Illinois, and then y'all got all this stuff, and you trying like I'm like, oh, they trading bully tactics. Angelo, this ain't gonna work. But you know, be a thug, be an internet thug, a female, act like a girl, do girl stuff, and expose her this way. That'll shut her down. That'll get our story trending. That'll get people on our side. They trying to play with y'all. And those of you who want justice for these girls should be sick to your stomach about what they are doing. If they would lie and say that, if Angelo and his friend would plant a story and say that his daughter stinks and smells like shit in hopes that somebody would pick it up to spread it so that they can then see who's working with who, ain't it another way to see who's working with who? Why slander the daughter that you love, that you want to come see you? Because it's not about her. It's about attention. Y'all want attention. You want money from this situation. And I have been the most fair. But when you play and you cross that line, I'm not putting your life in jeopardy by giving my opinion. What matters in the court of law, I'm not on the jury stand. I don't live in Chicago. I'm not the person who can, make R. Kelly go to jail or make him not go to jail. If y'all got information on him, a jury finds him guilty, he's going to jail. So, trying to make me a target for giving my opinion, it just shows more about y'all character than it does mine. And to see that y'all are all in cahoots and liking shit and posting shit and doing all this, posting my mom, I'm not malicious when I give y'all information on y'all. I'm concerned at why there's a domestic dispute situation against you and your husband, or your husband against you. That's concerning. I'm not being malicious. There's people who make videos about y'all. I seen a video and I was like, oh my God. They was like digging up Angelo's record. They was like making him out to be this big monster of a guy. And then they were talking about the Savage. They was talking about y'all and they was doing y'all dirty, but y'all don't post about them. Y'all post about me. You guys are spreading information and you're like, oh, this person is working with her. You're posting a photo of a girl with a black eye, Angelo and his friend, posting a photo of a black eye with a girl saying that this is a clear message to, Neek at night. Oh, she's getting information with this person. She's working with this person. I have never, ever communicated with the people that y'all are trying to put me with.
I never even seen this lady until y'all posted her, but I like to be clear when somebody is making a threat. Is this a threat? Are you saying that you're going to give me a black eye, Angelo? Are you a woman beater? Are you a woman beater, Mr. Clown Coward that's behind the camera? I want to be clear because, I need to know who, want to put their hands and do harm. Is this what you're saying? Are you saying that you beat and abuse women? Because other than being a woman beater and putting your hands on women, what is the clear message that you're giving to me on a lady that I never even seen? Is this why Azriel don't want to come home? You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to throw low blows, but when you say that you sending a clear message and you show a lady with a black eye, I gotta wonder, is this a regular practice of you giving women black eyes, or like what is it? And I know Angelo is the one who told this bozo to post this stuff. So what is it, Angelo? Like, do I need to locate my local authorities, let them know that the crystal clear picture is that you want to give me a black eye? Because they need to be informed so that when you try me, I'm not the one in trouble for how your outcome is. And who sends threats after a person simply asks if the information is true that you guys said that your daughter smells like shit? I'm asking if it's true. I didn't say she smelled like shit. You and your friend did.
I'm just letting you know that trying to bully me is not going to work. It's just simply not going to work. And it just shows more about your character than anything. Posting photos of my mother who has nothing to do with this. You got a vendetta with me? Post all my pictures all day. Run the rumor. Oh, she was a stripper. Oh, she a hoe. Oh, she fucking for cash. Oh, run all of that shit. What is it? It's not going to do nothing to me because I'm not ashamed of my past, which I was young. I did video modeling. I told y'all about it. I wore revealing outfits. I was proud of my body. I had a banging body. Okay? I still ain't got a fucked up body now. I got more weight than, I'm used to having. But I still got curves. I still got nice curves. You know what I'm saying? So I had a banging body. So, posting photos of what clothes that I designed, trying to run this narrative that she's a stripper, telling people where I live, all of that shit. Every time I see that, that is the most non-gangster stuff that I can think of, because I actually know real gangsters, and that's nothing to be glorified about. That's nothing to brag and be glorious about, because like I told you guys, my cousins are dead and gone. I still got real ones around me, but I got real ones that are dead because they were gangster. That stuff that y'all considering to be gangster, going after a female that only asked you if the information is true, that's female stuff. That's like petty female stuff. That's petty female stuff that I look at when other females do that and be like, who raised y'all? Two loving fathers, because I think the clown, the bozo that goes, the coward actually, because it takes somebody brave to get in front of a camera and show their face and say what they got to say to the person. It takes a coward to hide behind a camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, this coward is willing to harm another mother or try to put her information out that has never put out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put Azriel with R. Kelly. I didn't sign over guardianship papers for her to live with him. So I didn't put her in that situation. You did. And for you guys to then try to don't like that about your daughter, her situation, but then try to give my information out and try to post my mom and post this and post that. It just is really confusion to the movement that you have. But it just proved that you guys are that low down and you will do anything to get your mission. And your mission is that dollar sign, baby. Your mission is that dollar sign. Y'all all want money. Geronda, Timothy Savage, his wife, all of y'all have the wrong intentions, and your energy is misdirected. And whether you hate R. Kelly or not, if you don't see through what they're doing and their actions, then your moral compass has, I don't know, it frayed. Y'all try to call me a pedophile for calling out people that are not genuine just because I say I don't agree with what they got going on. I don't agree. I don't agree with some of the tactics. I don't agree with loving fathers saying degrading stuff about their children and then claiming that they love them and they want them to come home. I don't agree with that. So y'all say that I'm because I don't agree with that, and y'all say I'm because some of the girls are lying, and then you guys sit here and admit that you lied and plant stories and make up stories and bait stuff to spread stuff. So that means y'all been doing that the whole time, and then you try to make me a target. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. You want to trend that bad? I don't mind talking about it. You want to keep threatening me that you're going to get other bloggers to do what? I'm not worried about it. You try to post my pictures and you try to shame me for the stuff that I'm not ashamed of. I'm not worried about it. I had a banging body. Some of the outfits, a lot of the outfits that y'all posted was outfits that I was experimenting with when I was designing clothes. I'm not ashamed about it. I was an entrepreneur. I sold clothes. I made clothes. I'm not ashamed about it. The outfits may look funky to you. It's okay. I'm not ashamed about it. You trying to threaten me? It's like, it is what it is, but you just showing your character more than you are showing mine. Because I'm not ashamed about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. So that's all I want to say. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like there has been a shift in the case, and they are trying to use this to trend. So they're going to use this video. They're probably going to post more stuff about me, say more stuff about my family, post my mom. My mom, really, bro? Okay. My mom's not a criminal. She don't got a record. Okay. You want to post that she feeds the homeless? Okay. She does. And what? I'm not ashamed about it. Period. So get what you need to do. Get who you need to put whatever. Do what you need to do whatever. I done been in the trenches. And you know what I'm saying? I told y'all I done been cut in my face. I done been jumped before. It is what it is. I'm not, it's like, if you really think that posting, and even if like, oh, we're gonna find out who she slept with, okay, you prove that you make up stories anyway. So anybody who listens to anything that you say from this day going forward should take it with a grain of salt. But do what you feel you need to do. But guess what? Every time you make that move that you feel like you need to do, it diminishes your goal and what you're trying to achieve. You want your daughter back. That's your main focus. Threatening me, and let's talk to Angela real quick because I was going to end it, but this just popped up in my mind. The first time I made a video that Angelo did not agree with, he texted me because I had a conversation with him. I talked to y'all, a lot of the times when I covered the whole R. Kelly story, I would cover stories and then I would tell y'all like, oh, I'm about to go to work, like, and then, oh, I'm finishing up this video. And I went live a lot around that time because I was trying to stay up on it, and I was doing lives around my work schedule and all of this kind of stuff like that. And I was like really like trying to balance it because the story was a big story or whatever. Angelo, the first time I made a video that he didn't agree with, we had talks because I had asked him for an interview, which I should have asked you for an interview because you are a part of the story. And if I have an opposing opinion and you have one that, you feel like should be corrected, that's what I'm supposed to do. But anyways, the first time I posted a video that he didn't like, he wrote me and he threatened me and he said, because in the conversation that we had when we were supposed to be setting up this interview, I told him, I'm like, yeah, I work at this job. I'm thinking about not working there no more. Like, it's a lot to keep up with YouTube and working at the job, blah, 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 blah. The first time that I posted up a video that he didn't like, he threatened me talking about, oh, I would hate for you to have to lose 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? You talking about you don't want to work 1 job or whatever. And I would hate for you to be out of 2 jobs, kind of threatening my YouTube account. And now he's threatening it again. He put like a subliminal with it again. And then now you're trying to say, oh, I'm about to put YouTubers' business out there. Each time you try to threaten me, it shows more about you, and it shows why people are afraid and run from you, because you do vindictive, monstrous stuff. A woman who did not put your daughter with R. Kelly cannot convict or not convict him, because that is the court's job. That is the jury trial's job. That are the people of Chicago's job. I have nothing to, I can only give my opinion. So for somebody to give their opinion just because you don't like it and then you make them the target when the goal should be your daughter, it shows a lot about you. And it shows more about you than it does me. And that's all I want to say. I'm not ashamed about anything. I'm not ashamed about my past. I did videos. I was on music video sets. I wore revealing clothes. And I'm not a virgin. I have a daughter. I had sex with people. And I'm not a criminal. I don't do drugs. So if that's what you got to try to find out who I slept with, to try to find out or try to plant like and push, oh, she was a stripper. Okay. I wasn't, but okay. That shows more about y'all character than it does mine.
And, you guys have been on a roll. Like, when I started this video, it was day 2 of you guys posting me. Now we're on to day 3. I don't even know if this is day 3 or 4 of you guys waking up and posting me all day. You could post 700 posts. You could post 1,000 posts. You can get every picture and try to clown me and degrade me. But guess what? You say your daughter is brainwashed. You say that they're manipulating her. All you're doing is giving the people ammo that you claim are victimizing your daughter. You're giving them ammo to use against you. All they're going to do is show how you're trying to degrade a female, how you're posting stuff about her, saying that she smells like shit. And all they're going to do is use that against you to further push your daughter away. So keep on trying to call yourself humiliating me. Keep on trying to dig for my past. But at the end of the day, your mission and your focus should be your daughter. And posting me 100 times is not going to change that outcome. because I can't convict him. I cannot convict him or not convict him. You can't get mad at me for questioning lies that you put out. You put out a lie to quote unquote plant a story, and then you want to get mad at me because I'm asking you about it. That's not going to change your mission, which is supposed to get your daughter. That's only going to hurt you. That's only going to make you look bad. So post me all day. Keep posting me. Because every time you post me, the people who believe in you are going to finally realize these are evil, monstrous, vindictive people. And we are rallying behind them. And they're saying that R. Kelly is a monster. But wait, are they really the monsters? Look how they're doing this woman. But then they want us to feel sorry for them and what they're going through. So keep on, because every time you post me, you reveal yourself. And that's what, hey, people probably should see your true colors. And if I'm the guinea pig to expose who you really are, then keep on, because I'm not ashamed of my life. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm a young woman and I'm constantly learning, and it's nothing like I could post the shit myself. I talk about it myself. I talk about video model days. I talk about all of this stuff myself. So if that's what you have, oh, and the shots against my father, oh yeah, we know your dad ran out, like making jokes. Okay, and your daughter don't have a father either. So making jokes about my father, like, what does that do to me? I don't have a father, and neither does your daughter, because you're doing bullshit like this. You're being evil, vindictive. You're threatening people. You're going after the wrong people. And you know what I'm saying? And guess what? It's causing your daughter not to have a father either. So keep taking shots against me, thinking that you're insulting me. But like I said, it's revealing more about you than you think that you're revealing about me. And that's all I want to say about this. And Timothy Savage, you can make your videos. John Jalen, you could like whatever photos. But at the end of the day, it's not going to change the real. And the real is you guys are out for money, and you're using this situation to try to get attention against yourself, for yourselves. The goal is to be famous. You guys are getting fame. You guys are getting awards. That's good. Instead of focusing on the people who believe in your story, you focusing on me, who, like, what? I can't put him in jail or not put him in jail. I didn't put my child with him. You guys did. So I could see if I was the one who handed your daughters over to him. I did not. So the focus should be on the people who actually can make a difference in the case. And trying to focus on me, that's not going to change your outcome. That's only going to work against you. That's only going to have his lawyers look and use all of this against you guys in court to show what type of people you are. They're going to show how vindictive you are. They're going to show the environment that your daughter will be going in, and why your daughter is not trying to run to it. And most importantly, the tactics that you think got her to be brainwashed, you're just giving them more ammo to brainwash her some more. Look at how they treat women. Look, they don't love you. Look, they're saying you smell like shit. You're giving them ammo to use against you to push your daughter further away. That's all I have to say. That's it for this video. I contemplate putting this out, not putting it out, because they are really, really irrelevant. Nobody's seen what they posted, but I felt like it was important for the audience to know the type of people that they are. Those of you who are fooled by them, and all of them are working all in on this together. Angelo, John Jalen, they all kikiing together. And, I just wanted to show you guys this. He has his friend posting it, but Angelo is the one behind it. Angelo told me he was going to have his friend expose my information, put my information out. They all, rallying behind it. And y'all whole mission is misguided and misdirected. You're angry at R. Kelly, be angry at him. But most importantly, be angry at yourself, because you, John Jalen, Timothy, and Angelo all handed your child over to him. I did not. And I'm already aware. My friend told me, Neek, if you put that out, all they're going to do is dig more, post you more. It is what it is. I told y'all, if I got to be the sacrifice, if I got to be the one, hey, I done did plenty of videos on people. I've never been malicious on any video I've ever posted. But hey, if that's my karma for giving my opinion on people and their situations that are public, I'm not the exposed person. I'm exposing this and that and this and that. If that's my karma for speaking on stuff that's put out out by individuals, then hey, it is what it is. You know, somebody, it was going to be somebody. It was going to happen eventually. It was going to be somebody. And if me speaking on this situation and me talking about how they did me is going to have them further do more, hey, I take it as my karma. It is what it is. But like I said, it only shows their character and how, you know, they ain't genuine at the end of the day. That's all for this video. Do they deserve 54 minutes of my time? No, they don't. But like I said, it's important for y'all to know. And a lot of these R. Kelly videos, I do them for y'all because truth be told, we do not even get paid or monetized off of R. Kelly anymore. Since the first month after any videos, they flagged all of those. So we don't even get paid for R. Kelly stuff. So these be for y'all. So y'all deserve 54 minutes of knowing who they are. Do they deserve my time? No, but it's worth it for y'all to know what's up. All right, guys. Peace.